Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I am on the test server. We have 4 new heroes to look at, and now we're on to Jezebelle. Spicy demon, oh boy. We love a sexy demon in this game, don't we? She's definitely giving the lust vibes. Looks like important storyline. And whoo, love it. The flames, oh my goodness. Yes, sexy demon. Am I right? Oh my gosh. So, she is our next chaotic lord. And she does have a bond pair with one other amazing hero, right? Oh, Kanan looks so cool. I hope she doesn't disappoint. Look at the range! What is that range for a marksman? What is that range? That's ridiculous. Holy crap. Okay, so first of all, again, visuals, whoa. Jiggle physics, yes, a little bit. We always like that, don't we, guys? You have to do the test. Not really. Maybe it's just the animations. It's fine. She's sitting. She doesn't need to jiggle. She's jiggling naturally. Okay, look at this. This is so freaking cool. Whoa. The back of this. Look at the back of this. Whoa. Whoa. This looks incredible. So freaking cool. Really looking at the actual chair as well. Damn. There's like, wow. Okay. Visuals, obviously 10 out of 10, just like the last guy, right? Holy crap. Jezebelle, the primordial sin. Yeah, she's definitely very well designed, gorgeous character. Chaotic Lord, right? So I wonder what her Lord bonus is gonna be. New Chaotic Lord. I kind of figured that would be the next one soon, because the Chaotic Lord is something that was teased like a year ago, I think. I feel like that was a year ago. Maybe they're just waiting for the right moment with the events and other things changed and they wanted to tie the stories in well, and well, I feel like she's gotta be important. She's a chaotic lord, she's got a video, she has a bond pair with the other guys, so it's very possible that she and him are part of an event. Don't know what the banners would look like. Would they do something special again? I don't know. I mean, she's a lord though. So I don't anticipate they would do something like they did with Dracula. I have no idea. So at the moment of recording this video, I have no idea what the summoning banners are. Leaks or no leaks, I have no idea. I don't think they have been leaked yet. As far as what the banners are, if there are leaks out there, maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. All right, Jezebelle, the primordial hatred and mother of all sins, stepped into Canaan's dream as a woman robbed in dusk, using the truth as bait to lure him into the abyss. Succubus style. All right. So let's do like I did for the last video. In case you missed it, I probably have already posted my video on Kaden. And now we're going to do the TLDR to learn about Jezebelle before we dive into her crazy kit. So longest attack range in default state, anti-air lord. Ooh, an anti-air chaotic lord? To go with Dracula? You're just trying to make my Iovar even more useless, aren't you, Watcher? I finally get Iovar just in time for Araka to take over the tops of the arena meta again. Or not again, for the first time. And then they're releasing a Chaotic Lord for the Piercers. To go with, like, she don't need a Piercer Lord to have good range. She's got it covered. It's fine. It's fine. Let's keep reading. A 3rd generation Lord of the Chaos Dominion and an AoE marksman with the longest base attack range in the game, 8 tiles. She specializes in anti-air damage, She can deal massive damage to groups of enemies, especially flying enemies, and can execute low HP targets. Her ultimate provides powerful control. At A4, the ignore defense detonation and the second explosion from her ultimate take her damage output to another level. She also has a bond skill with Kanan, which increases her execution threshold and further boosts her damage against airborne units. Holy cow. So, for anti-air PvP, recommended with Count Dracula, Gretchen, Dao Chan, and Sithra. GVG, Count Dracula, Gretchen, Gon, and Carnelian. Okay, very interesting. Oh, this is going to be a fun one to read, I am sure. So again, AoE physical attack, range boost, defense penetration, anti-air. And that insane range, wow. Her base HP, always so squishy. These marksmen. 11,000 base HP compared to the last one that was like 28,000. It's so funny to read that afterward. And defense not even 600. Attack 5,000. So she's very vulnerable. I mean, look what she's wearing. She's very vulnerable. That's appropriate. Her cost is 16. Block a 2 for a marksman? What? Is that right? I don't know. Okay. Attack interval 5 seconds. Okay. A slower one, and rage regen auto at 12. Alright, the talent. The bearer of Seeds of Malice will immediately be executed if their HP drops below 15% of their max HP. Execution takes no effect on elites and bosses. When they die or Seeds of Malice's duration ends, deals 200% AoE damage to 5 enemies within a radius of 1.5 tiles around the bearer. This damage is doubled against airborne units. If there are no enemies around them when they die, immediately inflicts Seeds of Malice on one enemy target on the field. That's cool! Oh my gosh, it's fun already, and we're only at the talent. So Seeds of Malice deals 30% 30% single target physical damage per second, doubled against airborne units, and inflicts 25% vulnerability physical damage for 3 seconds. Up to 3 Seeds of Malice can exist on the field. She's just made to go with Dracula. Oh my god, this is so busted for PvP, it's ridiculous. Basic attack. Causes HP drain equal to 10% of the current HP of the hero and inflicts Seeds of Malice on one enemy target in range, prioritizing airborne units. Cannot inflict Seeds of Malice on targets already bearing it. And HP drain, when activated, ignores any shield carried by the target and directly reduces HP. Heroes are crazy. Ah, Abyssal Reckoning. What is this? I want to see this animation. Come on, load. Like half loading. Oof. Explosions. The chains. Guys, it's acting like it's loading, but it's there. Stay tuned for one of those, what do they call it? Watcher's Archive videos, right? You can see it better. Okay. Causes again, the ultimate. Causes HP drain equal to 50% of the current HP on the hero. Locks into 2 enemy targets in range and all Seeds of Malice bearers, inflicting immobilized state for 3 seconds. Unable to move. Meanwhile, deals 200% AoE damage to locked targets and 4 enemy targets within a radius of 1.5 tiles of them, removing Seeds of Malice on them and executing enemies with HP below 20%. Execution takes no effect on elites and bosses. This damage is doubled against airborne units. What a fun kit. Damn. Is she gonna be like the new best lord in the game? I don't know. I just felt something special here. I guess we'll see. Vessel of Woe. When a basic attack cannot inflict Seeds of Malice, restores a 5% rage to the hero instead. Okay, so the basic attack cannot inflict Seeds of Malice if it's already on a hero with Seeds of Malice. So if they try to attack someone that already has it and they can't replace it, it would just rage boost her instead. So she'll wow. So no matter what, her basic attacks are always going to add the Seeds of Malice or rage boost. Oh boy. Interesting. All right, Unholy Sacrifice. When an allied hero casts their ultimate, causes HP drain equal to 20% of their current HP to them, and reduces Jezebelle's attack interval by 25% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. This effect can only be triggered up to 1 time every 30 seconds per allied hero. Okay, so this is why she has a higher attack speed. It seemed really slow, right? But there's all this stuff going on that if she had crazy fast attack speed to start with, ooh, that would be even more busted than it already sounds. So yeah, she's gonna have ways to speed up her attacks. And every basic attack is gonna be doing all this craziness. So fair enough, it should be slower maybe. Not just a standard attack. Alright, and her passive with her bond skill, Womb of Ruin. Obtain Hero Canaan to unlock. Increases execution threshold of Seeds of Malice and the ultimate by 5%, and increases damage against airborne units by 15%. Oh my gosh. And Arena cost reduced by 3. Very fun. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see these awakenings. When Seeds of Malice detonates, if there's only one enemy within radius of 1.5 tiles, deals 400% damage 1 time instead. This damage is doubled against airborne units. It deals 30% single target physical damage per second. Yeah, and double. Okay, that Seeds of Malice seems fun. It's a cool debuff. Awaken 2, her Lord's skill. Let's get into that. I forgot about her Lord's skill. Did I not click it? So her Lord's skill increases faction team members' basic attributes by 15%. Increases faction team members' damage and penetration based on their lost HP up to an increase of 60% and 20% respectively at 30% HP. Faction team members gain 0.5% rage per second when their HP is below 50%, or instead 1% rage per second when it is below 30%. Oh. And then the Awaken 2 increases the damage by 5%, plus her attack plus 300. Awaken 3. After using the ultimate, the next basic attack can summon 1 extra Seeds of Malice. Awaken 4. When Seeds of Malice detonates, ignores 30% of the target's defense. And ultimate deals an extra 200% AoE damage 1 time. If there's only 1 enemy around, deals an extra 300% damage instead. The damage is doubled against airborne units. Awaken 4. 5. I can't count. When the hero or ally in range takes fatal damage, a bearer of Seeds of Malice on the field dies in their stead, and Seeds of Malice is removed from them. The protected target then restores HP equal to 30% of their max HP. This effect triggers up to 1 time every 45 seconds. Obviously, that was excluding elites and bosses. Yeah, so it's so funny because this sounds so much like they wanted to target obviously PvP content, which Chaotic and Arbiter were designed for. That was their purpose, right? They have a special, in arena, special bonuses. But you can't tell me she's not going to be fun in a lot of PvE content too. And with someone like her, damn, it makes me think even high stages of Gear Raid 3 with all the chaotic marksmen that are around, or people like Dracula that have crazy attacks. You could probably get away with a freaking chaotic focused team, or at least chaotic and piercer as the core for sure. But I wonder if you can go full chaotic, no piercer lord in some Gear Raid 3 with some of these people coming out now, especially with her focus on airborne units. So fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna go through and read her big ol' holy wall of text story again so you don't have to. Every light its shadow. Mother, deliver us unto sin, Azoth, the brimstone prince. When flux and chaos ruled at the world's inception, and the first currents of will began to quicken, there was one stirring that preceded the others. Not wrath, not lust, not greed. Something quieter, colder, more deliberate. Hatred. They say Jezebelle was among the first to gaze upon the formless void, her soul burning with rancor. It was from her that the rest would follow. The demons call her mother, though she bore none of them as children. Rather, they were shaped from the appetites of creation. Gluttony, carnality, pride, wrath, every vice buried beneath virtue. Crawling from her like sins given names, some were given flesh, others fire. All became the ruinous beings whose names are whispered as warnings. As civilians sprouted across Taya, order set itself against chaos. Humanity was the first to crusade against the demons, plunging the world into a self-proclaiming holy war, meant to excise darkness and reshape the world in its own image. Jezebel answered in kind, unleashing her kin upon the kingdoms of Tyre. For her, humanity's sin was not violence, but sanctimony. They had separated the world into the pure and impure, the holy and the profane, distinctions useful only for setting humanity apart from what it feared. Every light cast its shadow, and every virtue hid its hunger. Only fools and zealots pretended otherwise. Centuries passed, and their wars raged on. Then came the violent riot. It spilled between the stars like a thought too old for language, staining souls and infecting minds. Yet, when rot washed up on Taya's shores, ruin became their instrument. Where demons wielded the corruption raw, the humans refined it into a doctrine. Ever industrious, they learned to refract the rot through crystals, transforming their technology into ethereal marvels, and their corporeal flesh into agents of the divine. Here, too, the vanguard were born. Seraphim, winged children of flesh and abyss, who had been taught to believe they were miracles. Their crystals gleamed, their counsel preached. Their children flew to war, never knowing what black tide beat beneath their feathered hearts. Humanity had done what long criticized demons for, commanding darkness, wreathing it in golds, and deeming it godly. The hypocrisy was not lost on Jezebel, and so this time she did not assault their armies, she would infiltrate from within. The boy's name was Canaan, a seraphim who did not yet know what his wings were made of. His father had glimpsed the truth, only to be sent into battle with an impossible task, quietly amazed by the very council he pledged to. A scandal was unfolding behind the council's closed doors, and this boy was the key to the lock. All he needed was a patient hand. She came into dreams as a woman, robed in dusk, her eyes warm with sorrow like a mother who'd buried her child. Jezebel offered him understanding, and she listened. When Cain enraged, she did not soothe him. When he wept, she did not comfort him. She merely gathered each broken word like kindling for a flame he could not see. Then one night she spoke. "Your father did not fear death," she whispered. "He feared what he discovered. What you will discover if you allow me to show you the way."